Sometimes the answer to a lot of confusion in relationships simply is because someone is jealous of the other person. And I think a lot of times when you are someone that has had low self esteem or anything like that, I don't think every person that's experienced things like that is maliciously jealous. You know, when you feel low of yourself, but having low self esteem is something you really should dedicate yourself to try to improve if that's something that you're dealing with, because low self esteem will really have you jealous of people really ain't in your that really ain't in your league, but because you have not taken the time out to really get close with yourself, you're in a position where you're putting yourself up against people that are not even on your level, but because you don't know what level you're on, and they usually do know, and they know that if you elevate in a couple ways, you will surpass them heavily. But they're not going to tell you that. They're just going to deal with you and treat you like shit and try to humble you and do all this weird stuff to you. Something that is really terrible, but it's the truth. I mean, some of this stuff is really, it doesn't sound good. You know, it doesn't sound good rolling off the tongue. That there's people in your life that are actively trying to kill you by causing you unnecessary stress. There are people in your life that will see positive things happening in your life. And, you know, you ever heard about somebody die out of nowhere? You know that feeling like, oh my God. That's how some people feel when you're successful. Like, you are causing people pain in a way. We don't even know this because we can't open the lid of their brains and really say this. And I think when people feel this way, unless they a real person and they gonna be 100 about it, niggas ain't telling you, oh, this is why I act like I'm being weird and we keep having issues in our relationship because I fucking hate myself. Like, that, humans are just not going to say that. So you have to just look at what's happening and understand what it looks like. A lot of times that's the case. You know what I'm saying? There are people living unhappy and will die unhappy. You know, people are upset to see you be able to overcome. Like, people are going through things. Right? And I'm not saying this in a way to sympathize with them. I'm just saying the reality is that. That's why you don't need to concern yourself with why a person treats you weird or whatever. Just understand it's demonic. If it's demonic, you already won. They're having to do manipulation and deal with the devil to deal with you. Or they're allowing the devil to maneuver through them against you. Okay? Which makes them a weak-ass person. End of discussion. And that's why I'm saying, what are we sitting here over-analyzing losers for? Like, you're a loser. I don't care. You get to a point when you grow up around narcs, you get tired of time being wasted on dumb thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Let's limit that shit. I don't even let my mind really go into it. Oh, you acting weird like that? Oh, okay, you're probably jealous. Okay, next. Anyway, my life continues. You know what I'm saying?